Welcome back to Beef Cereal.
Do it again. Do it one more time.
Welcome back to Beef Cereal.
I asked him to restart like 6 times, so he's a little short with me.
We're doing the rest of these guys.
Here they come, Honchkrow. He's a honcho. He's like a mob boss.
Okay, that's cool. He's a El Jefe. He looks familiar.
He evolves from Murkrow.
Okay, that's got to be it.
Oh well, if you didn't know that the last guy, Miss Magius, also evolves from Miss Drevius, the Gen 2 Ghost.
Oh, okay, that makes sense to me now.
This was the gen where they were like, "Shit, we should probably like evolve some of these guys."
Yeah.
You probably, maybe you know, but this guy evolved.
I noticed that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got worse in every conceivable way, but there he is.
He was already pretty bad. The original, he already.
It wasn't great. But Honchkrow, I would probably put him in like he's okay. I have no strong feelings about Honchkrow. He's got a little hat.
Yeah, he's alright. I like his hat. I like his puff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. The puff.
Yeah.
You meant the puff.
Yeah.
Shit, what is this thing called? I think this is Delcatty.
Purloin? No, Glameow.
Glameow. Probably also an O.
Yeah, he's
tier.
very okay.
It's like its identifying kind of trait is the springtail. I don't really understand why it has a springtail. What's that all about?
It doesn't look like it's springable, even though it looks like a spring.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know if it's meant to be a spring or if it's just curled. Also, if you were to like straighten it out, it would be so long, and I don't like that. It's too long.
Too long.
Purugly I like a little bit more. He's just a fat cat.
Okay, I got mixed feelings about Purugly.
Is it because he's ugly?
It's because he's ugly, yeah.
I'm fine to put him here as well. I don't really care.
Okay, I guess that's fine. Now,
Chingling.
What the fuck is this?
Last gen, there's a guy called Chimecho, who's like a. He's like a bell.
Chimecho. Oh, I thought it was like Chimecho or something. I always pronounced it Chimecho. Chimecho.
I think the rule of thumb when it comes to Pokemon is whatever the pun is, pronounce it like that.
I didn't realize there was a pun until you said that, and now it's all clicked into place. Okay, so this guy's a bell on a rope, then.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I like him more than the evolution, frankly. He's just a little bell guy. He's just a little guy. I think he has like a tongue that looks like a bell, which is kind of like like the metal. What the fuck am I trying to say? The ringing part of the bell.
The ringy bit.
The ringy bit.
Hey Google, what's the little ringy bit inside a bell?
It's not gonna know what the fuck you're talking about.
They say the tongue of a bell, the part inside that swings to make the bell ring, is called the flapper.
Oh, the flapper.
I am fucking shocked that it knew what you meant when you said the ringy thing.
Want to hear the answer?
No, I don't.
God, it's still going.
I don't want to hear it. Thank you.
Sorry, power control.
Oh my god, shut it up. Your Google Assistant is like the third co-host of this show at this point.
He's very talkative.
Stunky. It has a butt face. Have we considered that it has a butt for a face?
Okay, I'm looking at it, and yeah, it sure does. Or like a ball sack. I call it ball sack even.
Well, considering the skunk, I think the butt. I think it's a butt.
Oh, you think that's intentional?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a skunk.
Okay.
I don't like it.
God, I really don't like it either.
Okay, speaking... There's a few... They went weird with a few of the cries in this gen. So you're going to need to hear what Stuntank...
Stuntank.
You're going to need to hear what this sounds like. You ready?
Okay.
You're not ready.
Okay. The farting noise.
It's just... and it's like wet farts, too.
They didn't have to do that.
I don't like that when I fight it, it does this. It's really, makes me, I don't like being around it.
I like him more now that I
Oh,
heard his horrible fart noise.
every time I'm playing this generation and I see the text like sent out Stuntank, I just have a half second of knowing what I'm about to hear, and it makes it worse. And it comes out, it goes, and I go, ah.
That's so.
I really don't want to put it any higher.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, Bronzor, or is that the evolution?
It's Bronzor.
I think he's like a mirror.
Is he? I just thought he was like a plate.
I don't know, man. He's probably one where, like, if you look up the origins, like, oh, that's interesting. But at face value, I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't care for it. I would put him in U.
Yeah.
And then the evolution's a bell? What's this guy called?
Bronzong. He's a gong. I think is what Bronzong is from. So
that would make sense. I've never wanted to own a gong.
No, not really. What's his little arms supposed to be?
Little arms.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. I thought maybe there was something else to it, but no.
I don't think so. I don't really know. I don't care for him. I don't want him.
No.
I don't know if he's
These
so
two
bad.
are kind of uninspired.
There's something. Bonsly.
Bonsly's cute.
I like Bonsly.
I like Bonsly because I first learned of him in Super Smash Brothers, where you throw him and he does like 1,000,000 damage.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. It made me like him because he's just like a fucking black hole. He does so much damage if you throw him at a guy.
Yeah.
Also, it's funny to like send it a Pokemon and then pick him up and toss him at a guy.
Oh yeah. His only purpose is to be launched like a shot put.
Yeah.
It's great.
I like him. Also, he has a little butthole.
Does he?
He does.
Where's that?
Under him.
Okay. I'll just take your word for it, I guess.
No.
I wanted to take your word for it, actually.
Okay, let's be careful with the... Oh, let's spell this right. And I really hope it knows what I want. So you see what I
don't like that. There's another Pokemon with a butthole, apparently.
Yeah, I think his is worse.
Yeah.
Loudred. It's like...
pretty bad.
It's like puckered, you know. I want to move on from this train of thought now.
Okay.
Mime Jr. He sure does exist, huh?
Is that he's Mr. Mime?
Yeah.
But little? He doesn't really look like it. I never would have guessed from his design.
It's like mostly just the colors. I don't care for him. I have no feelings. And then, yeah, they did a lot of pre-evolutions in this Gen 2. Happiny is just Chansey pre-evolution.
Okay.
It sure is a little Chansey, huh?
I guess so. Yeah.
Chatot. Chatot's funny.
Oh, I like Chatot. He's cute. Oh, he's got a dumb little music note for a head, though.
Yeah. Well, I actually like his design. He's got a music note head and then a metronome tail. So he's got a couple of like music elements in him.
Oh, I see. I was mostly just looking at his colors. I liked his like rainforest bird of paradise kind of look.
I like that too.
I think he's good where he is.
Fun fact about Chatot: his whole gimmick was that so Gen 4 was coming out on the DS, and the DS were the first Nintendo handhelds that had microphones.
Okay.
So you could, when he used his move Chatter or something like that, you could record on your game, and it would change how he sounded either when he was sent out or when using the move. But the point is, you could record his cry, and it would do like a bird version of the cry. And they removed that the next gen because human beings are awful, and people recorded horrible things.
So you could like send him out, and he'd say the N-word.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I see why they take that out.
Which is just like...
That's really funny.
So amusing. They realize I don't know, they just had too much faith in humans. Spiritomb. I like him. He's a creepy ghost man.
Okay. Yeah, he's kind of creepy. What's the little thing on the bottom? Is that his tomb?
Yeah,
Is that
he's
the-
he's like a
headstone?
107's evil spirits sealed away inside a tomb.
Hold on. 107. What do you mean by that?
So you know numbers.
Yes.
So you know how like those can go up.
Yeah.
107 of them.
107. Oh, okay.
107 ghosts all in one rock.
I see. I thought you were saying it belonged to something called 107.
Oh,
Like maybe the Pokemon that is number 107. I don't know.
I don't know.
I understand now.
Okay, I'm glad. I think he's very cool. He's Ghost Dark type, and for a while he was like one of the few Pokemon with no weaknesses because that type combination before fairies meant that he just was not weak to anything.
Oh, okay.
So
Isn't the little gremlin ghost guy dark type as well?
yes, those two both had no weaknesses.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, he's neat. I like him. I'd probably put him here.
Sure. Why not?
Sure. Gible. Fuck yeah, Gible. Fuck yeah, I love Gible. Fucking love Gible. Yeah. He's a little guy. He chomps you. Look at him. He's perfect.
He is like 90% mouth.
Yeah. I love him. But I don't have much more to say. He's one of my favorite. I have a little figure of him specifically because I love this guy.
Uh-huh.
And then Goodbite's worse, so you know.
He's not that much worse.
He's pretty worse.
He's not
He's
that
the,
much worse.
the worst of the evolution family.
I'll agree with you there, but he's not so bad that he's going to know. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. And then everyone knows.
Everyone knows.
It's fucking Garchomp. Everyone knows.
We all knew it. He if we could put another tier, I would make another tier for him.
Garchomp tier.
Garchomp tier, yeah.
I would almost support this.
And we can. That's a thing we can do, so.
If I have one complaint about Garchomp, it's that maybe he doesn't need these little like extra spikes on him. It's a little like 12-year-old boy making a monster and just putting spikes everywhere.
Yeah, you've unlocked a core memory for me. I remember making, like drawing a guy, and my friend in like kindergarten was drawing a guy, and we were like, "Oh, my guy's cooler because he's got this many spikes." And so then I added more spikes to my guy, and I was like, "Oh, my guy's cooler because he has even more spikes."
You see, it's kindergartner aesthetics.
I
think it works overall. I'm still putting him the Beefy Boys Supreme tier, but like maybe he doesn't need the spikes. I really like Munchlax. I really like him.
I am fond of Munchlax. He's Snorlax, but little. And
He's
that's
so
pretty
slow.
good.
He's one of the slowest Pokemon. He has his speed is 5, which is the lowest a stat can be. Unless you're getting weird, like fucking the dude, the ghost bug.
The ghost bug?
There's a Gen 3 guy.
The one that's like immune to anything he's not weak to?
Yeah, and he has 1 hit point.
Okay.
Anyway, so I like Munchlax. I also really like Riolu, and there's a specific reason why. Why? The Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. I really like, and the Explorers of Sky, which is the best one. I always do like these two as, like you play as him and your buddy is him, and they're next to each other in the Pokedex, which is fun. It's an athletic guy and a fat guy, and I just like the duo a lot. I just like it. Okay. Let me have this.
All right, sure.
Altario's
very cool.
I can take him or leave him.
Really?
I think my hipster shows with him because I think he's like, I think he's a little more popular than he deserves, frankly.
All right.
But I mean, I understand why people like him. Jesus Christ, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Where do you want him?
I kind of want him in S tier.
Dang.
I don't know.
Give you.
He's a little bit furry. I can.
There's that too. He definitely. Boy, there's a lot of porn of him.
And now that I'm seeing the spikes on the back of his hands, I'm not sure I like that.
I don't know what that's about. He's also got a spike on his chest, so he cannot hug you.
Oh no, you don't.
I
want
mean,
him
he
to hug
can.
you.
You'll just die.
I'm okay with moving him back down to A tier.
Oh yeah. I think he's a little overhyped, frankly. This is an idiot.
He's kind of an idiot. I'm not sure if it's like a good kind or a bad kind.
I don't know either. This is Hippowdon's okay. He's got sand coming out of him.
Can you hear me eating pistachios, sir?
Eat a pistachio. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah, but I can just now we know I can hear you. Everyone can hear you.
Cool.
Hippowdon. Whatever. I don't know. No strong feelings. This is a scorpion. No
doing a
strong
little
feelings.
ASMR here.
Okay, I'm just
With my
speedrunning
pistachio.
this now because I don't care about any of these guys.
Yeah, these are dumb looking. They look like accordions.
I know exactly what you mean. I want to just smush him in and pull him out and he goes...
That would be very satisfying.
Okay, the one thing I kind of like about this dude actually is he's got claw hands, and then his tail, the scorpion tail, is also like the same hand as his claw hands.
All right.
That's mildly amusing at best, but
If he wasn't accordion material, I think he'd look pretty cool.
I do want to play the accordion with him.
Yeah.
So that's a point against him. This guy, okay, the more I look at them, the more they're so awkward. Like, he's got, like, they're meant to be hands, but they're just bulbs, and the spike just comes out of the bulb with no, like, clear mobility. I find it so odd.
Yeah.
Croagunk. He's a funny guy. He's a funny little guy.
It's pretty funny.
In the Pokemon anime, Brock had one,
Mhm.
and the reoccurring joke was anytime Brock gets horny, Croagunk punches him.
Okay.
That's the whole joke.
Cool.
Toxicroak's very cool, though. Toxicroak is based on a real-life species of frog that, when threatened, will
Karate
break...
chop you.
No, it punctures its own bones so that they stick out of its, like, wrist or hand and then stab you with it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking metal.
It's a real thing. They're fucked up. But I just like him. I don't know. I like his vibe. He looks like a little shithead. I like him. I forget that this exists. What is Carnivine? And then I remember and I look at him and I go, oh.
He's got to be a Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
But he doesn't...
I just
He's
don't
not
like
very
him.
threatening looking. He looks dopey. When he should be, like, threatening. Venus flytraps are kind of a creepy concept.
I think he is creepy, frankly. He's got big-ass teeth. I do think he's, like, dopey creepy, though. It doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Okay, these I also kind of want to put in you, specifically because they're just fucking fish, and they're another one that I forget exists. Like, who the fuck cares about Finneon and Lumineon? They're just fish.
I do like their color scheme. I think that's very cool looking.
I'll give you that, but I forget that. I do you want them any higher? I could give you this.
I'd put him in O.
Oh, they're just fish.
Exactly.
Mantike is a little guy.
Yeah, he's alright.
I have no strong feelings.
He's just a less interesting version of that second one.
That's true. Snover. I think he's okay.
What is he supposed to be? I can't tell.
He's like an abominable snowman tree. Mountain? Tree.
He's grass ice, it says, so
Yeah,
probably tree.
which is one of the worst types ever.
Is
but
it?
I think he's... Oh, absolutely. He's weak to like 100 things. But I like him. I don't know. Something about him's always been kind of appealing. I want to put him here.
Okay.
And I kind of feel the same.
If I look at a guy and I go, what is it supposed to be? That feels like marks against him.
But he's got nipple tassels. The evolution, at least.
Oh, I'm talking about the first one mostly. The second one, you can see like, oh, it's the abominable snowman.
That's
whatever.
fair. Yeah, I mean, Stover's a little abominable snowman. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm looking at.
Looking at him, I wouldn't know what he's supposed to be.
I think that's fair. Do you want to put him lower?
I would put him in O.
Okay. Yeah, the more you say it, the more I go, I don't really know what the hell he is. And even though Abominusnow's typing is just the fucking worst, I think he's kind of cool. Okay, I think Weavile is actually like a worse version of Sneasel. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the big head business.
He's like a Egyptian pharaoh. Is that what he's going for?
Maybe.
Like they had
He's
those.
like dark ice types. I don't know how else that fits in.
Hmm.
But I know what you mean. He does kind of have a big like head crest looking thing like them.
Okay.
I don't think I dislike it, but I'd probably put it a no.
Okay.
I just think it's it's a pre-evolution more. Magmazone's kind of cool.
Yeah, you know what? They took one of the most boring Pokemon in Generation 1 and made him kind of interesting by turning him
Yeah.
into a UFO.
Yeah,
I think.
I like
So
him.
that's kind of cool.
Okay, we gotta go back to YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about this gen that they just made the weirdest fucking cries ever. You ready? You're not ready.
Okay. No.
He just
That
likes
was-
so much licking.
That was uncomfortable.
I think when I do the cries, you might want to like turn the audio down. It's kind of loud.
I might turn it up.
Oh.
Add some reverb.
He's got like I don't know how to feel about him. The big tongue is kind of funny, but Licking Tongues was like even bigger, which I like. But he's
Lickitung
got like a bib.
was like a dopey looking guy, but he looked cool. He was like interesting. This guy kind of just looks dumb.
He is just kind of dumb.
I would put him in U.
I think I want to fight for him to at least be an O, because he is stupid, but he does come out and slobber you.
All right.
So that's good.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Rhyperior is also worse than the pre-evolution.
Yeah.
He
If
got
it was
worse.
just a guy on his own, I'd be like, he's all right. But the fact that they took one of my favorite Pokemons and turned him into this.
Yeah. His proportions are like just so awkward. I can't picture him walking, you know?
Yeah, he doesn't look like he should be able to. Also, he's got a big hole in his hand. Like, what is he, Jesus? What's going on?
I actually don't mind that. The Pokedex talks about how like it fires Geodude out of those.
What? Fires the living creatures out of him?
Yeah, man.
Out of his body? Okay.
I find it kind of amusing that he's got hand cannons. That's probably the only thing I like about him.
Okay. He's just got too much going on, too.
Yes,
Like, he's
I
got-
agree.
I don't know, big safety belt or something.
And then like double
Why is it
horns,
orange?
but only one of those horns would actually work as a horn.
Mm-hmm.
He's too much. Tangela growth is just kind of a big Tangela, ain't it?
Yeah. A worse Tangela.
I don't know. I kind of like it. It's just there's a lot. At least he's got arms now.
I think his arms look real dumb.
This would be my vote, but I feel like I strong-armed Lickilicky up here. So if you want to push him down, I'll give you it.
I'll let you leave him there if I can put Lickilicky down farther.
So they're either both an O or both an U. Is what you're saying?
No, you can keep him in O, and I'll drop Lickilicky down.
Yeah, but you want them both in U if you had your perfect world.
Oh yes, I would.
So this I'll just put them both down then because they're both kind of weird.
Okay.
Now this might be a hot take because I feel like a lot of people don't like him, but I like Electivire a lot. He looks intimidating and he punches you.
He does look pretty intimidating. I think he's a little better than average. I think I put him one tier lower than you have him.
I think I'll stab you in the kidneys if we do that.
Okay, well, in that case, I think he's pretty good. Hey, I like that. That's all right.
Hey, that's good.
Hey, this is pretty good.
You said the tall tier. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
This thing, boy. I like him more than most people. I think. Like he's got hand cannons. I don't know why he got like pink.
I'm just seeing him for the first time here, and he is really, he's really something.
I don't
do
know
like-
why he got duck lips.
He was a duck in his first evolution.
Was he?
He had,
Was he?
he had duck mouth, didn't he?
Oh, I guess a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that his hands are just cannons. He's just got muskets for hands.
I see. I find that funny. He's a funny guy.
That's all right with me.
I think I would probably put him a little around here.
Sure, that looks fine.
I find him amusing, but he's not perfect. Togekiss. I mixed feelings about this guy too. Like he's just proportioned so oddly. Like there's just kind of a face slapped onto the chest. There's no neck, and he's got dumb little feet. It's just like a creature I don't see being alive. You know, like how did you come to be?
He has a fairy type though. That's like when I think of fairy, I don't usually think like, oh, it's got to look like a real Pokemon, or I mean a real living creature.
That's fair, I guess.
I kind of like him.
Where do you want them?
Let's put him in pretty good. Still pretty nice, but not as good. I don't like it as much.
Okay, that's a good tier.
Yeah.
Yanmega.
Yanmega.
It's hard to. I don't know what his vibes are. You know, I like a Pokemon when you look at him and you get their vibes. I don't get vibes from him. He's just a fucking dragonfly.
He's a creepy little insect. That's the vibes I get.
I'd probably put him in O.
Oh, I like him more than that.
Oh my god.
I like.
You gotta give me. You gotta pick one of these guys to go down here. Which one? You gotta give me one of them. Fork them over.
All right. Let's do Yanmega then.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
These are the worst evolutions.
Are they? I don't like Leafeon very much. I'll give you Leafeon. I like Glaceon though.
Glaceon's my least favorite. I like Leafeon a little bit more. A smidge more, but I still think they're the worst overall. I would put him
kind of uninspired. He's just an Eevee with leaves coming out of him.
I don't know. It kind of works for me though. I like it a little bit. Right. I say they're the worst, but I'm still putting it like in the upper half. Can you live with him being here?
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with an evolution.
Yeah, except unless you're Glaceon. I don't like this.
No.
I don't like it.
It's definitely going a tier higher than that.
Higher? Oh.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. I don't feel good about that.
Look at him.
Yep, I have for many years, and I don't like it.
Those little dangly bits.
We're gonna have to figure something out here.
All right, just leave him there for now.
We're gonna have to rediscuss that because I don't care.
He can stay where he is.
I fucking hate this thing.
Yeah. Not
for like aesthetic reasons, but for fighting it reasons. It's one of the most goddamn annoying Pokemon to fight in like competitive scenes. It has an ability called Toxic Heal. So if it's poisoned, it gets healed. So what you do is you give it a Toxic Orb, it gets healed, or it becomes poisoned and starts healing every turn. Then it flings the orb over to your team or otherwise poisons you, and then spends every other turn protecting. So it's healing constantly. You can't take it down. You're dying because it poisoned you. It's usually got leftovers as well, so it's got two sources of healing. And then if it's not protecting, it's using Roost, which heals it for half its health.
Oh.
So it's just like the most goddamn annoying thing ever. And it's really hard for me to like separate its design from fucking like just my fight or flight response triggers when I look at it.
Okay.
Fuck.
He's okay. In terms of like design.
Probably.
Yeah, that sounds pretty awful.
What do you want from him?
You have strong opinions. You can have him.
Okay. Mamoswine's cool. Look at him. He's a big guy.
He is a big guy. I like him. What happened to Swinub?
That he evolves into this.
But where is he? He's not. We didn't rate him.
That's Gen 2.
Oh, okay. He's one of those guys.
Yeah, this whole like section of the Pokedex is like evolutions for old dudes. This guy is an evolution for Gliscor.
Yeah, I recognized him.
And now check this out. Watch what I do here.
That's a bold move from Mr. Harding. Let's see how that plays out.
I fucking love Porygon-Z. All of his animations when he's like attacking, he just like spazzes the fuck out. Because he's a glitched, corrupted Porygon 2. He's great.
Okay.
Also, I only realized this recently. Like, his head is upside down. If you look at like a Porygon 2, he has a neck joint that connects him to the body, and the head is just flipped. So like he's just glitched and freaking out, and I just love the idea of like a glitched, corrupted Pokemon.
All right, that's kind of cool.
He's one of my favorite guys.
His catch rate is 30, which gives 8.8%.
Thanks, Jake.
Yeah, I know Pokemon.
I can always count on you with the fun facts.
Uh-huh.
Gallade.
Gallade.
Sometimes he feels like he's trying too hard to be cool, but he is still a little cool.
He's still a little cool.
He's the alternate evolution for the Gardevoir line.
Right. The less fuckable version.
Still fuckable, just less so.
Yeah.
Where do you want him? I think he's
okay.
He's
not as good.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
This is something, huh? This is really something.
They took that ugly, horrible nose guy and gave him pubes and little chicken heads for hands.
And more with also like more noses.
Yeah,
continuous noses.
Everything about this is real bad. I'd put him in tofu.
Yeah. Also, the mustache is like metallic shavings because he's magnetized.
Okay. Nothing about that is good.
It doesn't help the design. Dusknoir. Dusknoir. That's it. I think he's neat. I like him. I think.
Okay.
He's a little weird. That thing on his stomach is a mouth that opens up.
Oh,
and then that thing on his head, it says something like it's an antenna that it receives signals from the afterlife with.
I just have afterlife signaling him.
I don't know. There's a lot of questions that come up with this guy, but I like him. I think
I was on board until that last bit. I don't know about the afterlife signals.
It's fine. I'm sure it's good things only.
Yeah. Okay.
This is our last real guy. Frostlass. I like it. It's okay. That's probably where I'd put it.
Okay.
Ice Ghost.
He's the big round. This evolved from the big round head.
No, it doesn't evolve, but it is an alternate evolution to that.
Okay.
Only the females can evolve.
It's fine, I guess.
Oh, sorry. This is the last real guy. Rotom. He's cute. He's got like a bunch of other forms. He possesses your washing machine or your fridge or your lawnmower.
Oh yeah, okay.
And that changes his type. But I think his base form is the best. He's a cute little guy. I would put him one of these.
That. I like how the different forms. I'm looking at those forms now, and they've got different types. Because if he's an oven, he's fire type.
Yeah.
I don't know what type is ghost. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
None of the base form is electric ghost, and none of the others are ghost.
Oh, the base form is ghost. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Electric water, electric grass.
But he's just like he's a poltergeist. He's possessing all your shit. That's kind of fun.
Okay, that is cool. I like that.
Okay, now we got a bunch of legendaries. These are all the same guy, and they're either O or U for me. I don't care.
I put him in O.
Yeah,
they're okay.
They sure do exist and are the same guy over and over, huh?
Yeah.
Now, Palkia and Dialga.
Oh, those are S tier, baby.
Oh, I don't know if I'd do that high, but
I would.
So here's the thing. I'll put him in S tier if I can get this out of here.
Fine.
Yes! Yes! Oh, that's so good for me. This is a penis.
Excuse me?
This is a penis.
Is he?
Look at the shoulder pauldrons. Look at the head schlangle.
Oh, I see it.
That's schlong angle.
The schlongle.
That's a penis.
Until you mentioned that, the thing that it reminded me of was the. You never finished Evangelion.
No.
There's some
penis.
Artificially create evos at the end, and they're the bad guys of the movie.
Uh-huh.
And they're very creepy, and I like them a lot. So I like him.
Where would you like him?
S tier.
Oh, you're really. That's too much. He's not that good.
Okay,
Dialga
A
is
tier.
okay. Dialga is clearly better.
Dialga is
Honestly,
better.
I'd probably put him even lower. I feel like he's kind of... I don't know. I just don't find pink and purple to be like an intimidating color combo. But he's alright. He's okay. I'm also realizing that, like, what the fuck is Victini doing here? This guy is Gen 5. I don't know what the hell he's doing here.
Is he Mega Victini?
No, that's just Victini.
Okay, he got lost. It's fine.
He fucked up. Heatran.
He looks dumb, I'll be honest.
He's kind of dumb, huh? I'd probably put him in O. I don't think I dislike him, but he doesn't quite have legendary Pokemon vibes.
No, not really.
Regigigas, I kind of like. I just like the idea that he's like the boss of all the other Reggies.
All the other weird alien guys.
Yeah. He has a horrible, horrible ability, but he's pretty good. His ability is like, for the first 3 or 4 turns, he's half as fast, and his attack might be half too. I think it's just speed though. But just like, for the first 5 turns, I suck. That's all his ability is.
That's not very good.
Okay, now we got it. Now we got some real shit.
Okay.
This has got to be here, if not higher, because
What is this guy called?
Giratina.
Giratina. Okay.
He's Pokemon's Satan. I'm not even joking.
Okay.
I think it's his origin. Form is clearly cooler.
If that's the case, I love that you can capture him and make him fight for you as a 10-year-old child.
When I was first playing these games, I caught mine and I called him Fluffy because it was really funny to me to have this like fucking horrible hell creature and call him Fluffy.
That's pretty good.
How do you feel about these placements?
Yeah, I like that.
Hell yeah. Cresselia.
Cresselia is very okay.
It sure is.
Yeah.
These are the same guy again.
Okay, so
probably...
what are these things? I've never seen these before.
Fione and Manaphy. They're weird in that, like, you can breed Manaphy, and then it makes an egg that's a different guy, which you can't really do with legendaries otherwise.
These are still legendaries? They don't look like legendaries.
They might be, yeah, they might be technically mythic Pokemon, which is like the category of Mew.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they're super special guys, and they're whatever. There he is.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the thing about Darkrai. I mean, he's very fucking cool.
Is he though?
Yeah, if you consider what an edgelord I am. I like Shadow the Hedgehog, okay?
He looks so
cool.
He's trying real hard to be dark and edgy, but he just kind of looks like a broom. He looks like a broom on the bottom, and then he's got like a bunch of just shit piled on. What is he?
I love that we have very, very different interpretations. I think he's like the ruler of nightmares, and he's a dark, sinister type that invades your brain and corrupts your mental capacity. And you're like, he looks like a broom with shit on him.
He does. He's got too much shit going on, and none of it makes sense.
I got too much shit on me. I like him a lot. You gotta. I can give you this.
All right.
Because he is trying maybe a little hard, but also I think the effort paid off, and he's very fucking cool.
All right, next up is Shaman.
This is just a little guy.
It's
a hedgehog.
For a second, I thought I had gone too far, and this was the new starter for 5.
He does have starter vibes.
Apparently, he's a legendary.
He's a mythical. I think he's pretty cute. He's fine. I'd put him in either B or A.
He is cute. He's got a sky form as well. That's
worse.
Actually, also a little weird. Okay,
it's worse. I would put I would put Skyform either O or U. I think it's just worse.
Okay.
Not
U. He's still fine.
Okay. O it is. And then we just got Arceus, baby. He's fucking god.
Okay.
I think he's pretty neato.
You got to give him points for being god.
That you do have to. Legally obligated.
He will smite you if you
Yeah.
don't. So, yeah, he's pretty cool.
I think he's neat.
Sure, this is fine.
Jake, I gotta tell you about the Pokemon lore sometime.
Uh-oh.
There's like creationist lore to the universe.
Uh-huh. Victini is here again. He's
not.
just-
You've gone too far. We're
No,
not doing it.
He has shown up on Bulbapedia as the next entry.
Well, yeah, because it rolls over to the next gen. We're not doing Gen 5 right now.
But he's a legendary.
Fuck off. We're not. Yes,
Why is
you're
he-
right.
Why is
Yes.
he here? I'm confused.
Yes, we all are. So every other gen starts with like the grass starter is number 1, and for some reason, he is the first in Gen 5's Pokedex,
Oh,
and we don't know why.
okay.
It was never really made clear. I want to believe they just fucked up. Okay. Well, now we go back to the renegotiation phase.
Okay.
I'm looking at all these guys. I feel good about all this S tier business.
I don't have any issues with these guys.
I don't know if I would put Dialga up here, but you wanted him very bad.
Well, you know what? I don't know if I'd put Porygon here.
Well, you suck, so think about that.
Oh yeah, suck my nuts.
Okay, I have. Now what?
Thank you. We
No
can
problem.
move on now. Okay.
Pretty good. This guy's up real high, isn't he?
He is a bit high, yeah.
Can we move him down?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. This is all, you did this.
I like those. Those are.
I'm looking
staying.
at your handiwork here. This is maybe a bit high for me,
Okay,
and
that's
he's
fine.
here for my reasons. So,
Yeah.
this is maybe a bit high.
Really? I like him.
All right, I'll take it. Why not? And these are just we feel pretty okay about them.
Let me just take a look real quick. I think these are all pretty okay.
They are.
Yeah.
And these are we don't care. We don't care
Okay,
one way or
hold
the
on.
other.
Glaceon. We need to discuss Glaceon.
Ugh.
Glaceon deserves to be at least as good as Leafeon.
But I don't like it. Is the
Here's
problem with that?
Here's the thing. It is as good as Leafeon, if not better.
Okay, what can I? I'll put him up if I can bring Dialga down.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, let's figure something else out then. What do I want? Who do I want? What do I? If we can move this down.
Also, no.
Okay, you're making this real difficult, Jake. You gotta give me something. What if we put? Fuck. What if? Okay, they gotta be the same. I'll bring Leafeon down.
Fine. Okay.
Excellent. They're both perfectly average. Everyone's happy. And then these are bad. This is just like trauma inducing, but these two are like genuinely bad designs.
Uh-huh. I'm happy with this.
Good. I think I am too.
Cool.
See, you don't even know these guys, and we fought about it
I knew a little bit.
a little bit. Goodbye. Next time we'll have JT in here, whether he wants it or not.
Yeah, we're gonna kidnap him.
Goodbye. I love you.
Bye.
My bad.